Ladies and gentlemen, from all houses to all towns, from the moon to Pluto, back down to Earth, from California to New York, and all states in between, some parts of Canada and Mexico. You know him, you love him. Give it up one more time for the Mad Trucker. What's up, baby? It's me. That's right, me, the Mad Trucker, coming to all you aspiring professional commodities relocation specialists, aka truckers and truckettes, from the inside of this gigantic commercial motor vehicle to give you all a fill-in on what's been going on.
Yeah, we're gonna all be on break for a minute.
You got that right there, driver. To give you some tips on how to stay safe, sane, and legal on these highways and byways.
Fatality accident up ahead, in case you guys didn't hear. So I'm up here at the front of it, and the helicopter or anything hadn't come in yet. So we're gonna be here a minute.
Yeah, 1040 there, driver. What mile marker is that accident at?
63, driver.
Copy that on the 6-3. Hell, I'm on the 6-3. I just wanted to know. It must have just happened because we just came to that standstill there, Roger.
Well, the helicopter right now is over the top of, he's right behind the fire truck. Just passed in 62, going east.
Well, you all heard it firsthand, right? Right now, I'm on I-10 eastbound at the 6-3 mile marker. There's been a fatality, and we're waiting on a helicopter and a emergency personnel to come. And you know, they had one fatality, and the driver he got first-hand witness of what happened, and it just happened because we just came to a standstill. There's a whole lot of shit going on in my mind, y'all. You know, like I said, this is like my therapy. Help me keep a level head when I'm out here in this big truck, and provide hopefully a little entertainment to some of you guys out there. When I turned the camera on, you know, when I stopped, I said, okay, I didn't know why I was stopping, but I knew he was stopping. I said, you know, I'm gonna talk about these folks and these masks, and they don't want to wear masks. Well, I'm gonna talk about that too, because to me, I feel like it's all connected. There he goes. There goes the fire truck. He just got there. Okay. It's all connected. You know, this morning I went to go get diesel, and the company I work for has a contract with the local truck stop there to get their diesel. And this truck stop, since the pandemic, they don't have a plexiglass shield between the cashiers and the drivers. They say that you're supposed to wear a mask. Have a sign on the door. It was mandated that everybody wears masks. Well, during this mandate, the cashiers weren't even wearing masks, which is a strike contrast to these major truck stops like Love's and Pilot, Flying J, Petro. You go in there, they got this big, wide plexiglass that separates you between the cashiers, and the cashiers have masks. They have masks, okay? They got masks on. Okay, but you go to this truck stop, none of them got on masks. It made me think to myself, okay, if the company I'm driving for has a contract with this truck stop to get diesel, and they're not looking out for the drivers, as an owner of that company, you know, you should stand up and say, hey, look, well, if your cashiers aren't going to wear masks, I know y'all a mom and pop truck stop, and they always talk about mom and pop truck stops. They go to police. Mom and pop truck stops. They sending them under, right? Well, this is why they going under. You know, at one time, these mom and pop truck stops would look out for the fucking drivers. Now, the thing is this. You know, I did a previous video on how COVID and Christians. If you hadn't seen it, you know, link ain't in the description. Just go to my channel and check it out. And I stand by that. You know, this disease is a disease that has asymptomatic symptoms. In other words, you don't have no symptoms, but you can have it. So you wear a mask to prevent from spreading it. Okay? Think of all the drivers that go through this truck stop that come from miles around. You could potentially have it. Give it to the cashier, and then she spreads it to everybody that she comes in contact with. It's impossible to stay 6 feet away from a cashier. You understand? And she doesn't have a mask on. And you got to buy diesel. Or you got to buy chips or something to eat or whatever. It's kind of hard to do that, don't you think? Even Donald Trump contracted it. And they ain't saying nothing about that. But he has access to medicines, doctors, paid for by our taxes that we don't have. We don't have that luxury. A lot of folks can't afford health care, like myself, Everyday people that work a 9 to 5. We don't get to go to Hodgkins. We don't have the best doctors at our beck and call, paid for on the taxpayer's dime. We don't have that luxury. Matter of fact, it's okay for state representatives and stuff to get subsidized health care from the government, but it's not okay for the citizens. I'm not making no political argument, but I'm just saying, look at the logic of the situation and how it doesn't make any goddamn sense. It don't make sense. Now, how does that tie into what's going on right now? I wonder if those cats had health care. Ask yourself this question, and I hope I'm getting this. I wonder if the people in this accident, one of them's dead. I wonder if they had health care. See the choppers? See everybody outside of the vehicles? I wonder if they're going to have access to the best medical care. I wonder if they're in a in a financial bracket to where they can't afford it. And for those of y'all that don't want to wear masks, talk about your goddamn rights. Well, let this serve as a public service announcement to any of you drivers out there that see my face at a Love's or a Flying J or a Petro, wherever the fuck, rest area. Okay, I got a mask. I wear a mask. Okay? Because it's the Christian thing to do. Because I could possibly have it and give it to people that don't have it. Okay? As a Christian, I don't want nobody to die from it. My uncle died from it. Okay? You think I want to give it to somebody? I don't want them giving it to me. So as a Christian, when I go into these places, I put it on. And if you feel like it's your right to come behind me without a mask on, here's the public service announcement. If you get closer than 6 feet from me and you do not have on a mask, I'm going to politely ask you one time to give me 6 feet. After that, if you choose to start yelling, getting loud, what the fuck ever, I'm going to knock you what is called the fuck out. Okay? And if you come to and feel like you want to run up on me again, I shoot, communicate, and move on out. Okay? I'll cut off your fucking oxygen supply until you cease to exist. Because I don't consent to catching a fatal disease that I could possibly give to my family at home. I don't consent to that. I ain't agreeing to that. So yeah, you got the right not to wear a mask. You also got the right to get knocked the fuck out. You all are in the presence of God. Act accordingly before you take your motherfucking ass. And I'll be the appropriate agent to do the job. So that's the tip for today. Wear a mask. I don't care, what about your political views and all that other shit. Wear a mask. If you are a Christian, you're supposed to have one on your face when you're around people anyway. And we going in the flu season, y'all. Like the flu and cold season. Now, all you asymptomatic people, I feel fine. Okay, wait until that cold hits you with that COVID. Let's see what happens. Because remember, they don't know. This is the first winter. Case numbers are going up. They're not going down. Aside from the lies that the president wants to tell you, the CDC control all that shit, and we are the worst in the world when it comes to response and spread of this goddamn COVID. You want to perpetuate the problem and not be a part of the solution, like I said, give me 6 feet. In fact, the CDC found out that you need more than 6 feet. It's more like 12. It travels 12 feet. So 6 feet is only the half mark. Now you get closer than that to me without a mask on, talking about your rights and shit, I'm gonna take you out. I'll cut off your oxygen supply until you cease to exist. Okay? I'm just saying. I don't give a fuck about your politics, your color, your religion, none of that. Because if you don't want to wear a mask, not only you're not a Christian, you're not a Muslim, and you ain't a Jew. You ain't none of that. It might come out your mouth, but if it's coming out your mouth without one of these on, you're not what you say you are. And a Satanist is a liar. That's something that a devil worshiper would say to get you, infected. You understand? Just think. That's what I'm saying. Think. It seems to be illegal nowadays. But you got a few people out there that do. And I hope I'm talking to those people. And for the ones that disagree, the president says, and they say the government says we don't have to wear them. Yeah, the government says they don't have to wear them, but the CDC is a government agency, isn't it? They say that it cuts down the spread and the transmission of it. So why wouldn't you wear it? You're just doing it for self, huh? You want to make people sick, huh? You want us all to die out, huh? It's Satan, isn't it? The Most High have mercy on your soul. Like I said, don't walk up on me with that. Get a real good look. All you truckers and truckettes, if you see this face, you don't have a mask on, you get closer than 6 feet, I'm gonna knock you the fuck out. And if you get up like you want to do something to me after I knock you the fuck out, I'm gonna cut off your oxygen supply until you cease to exist. Well, that's all I got for today. That's all I got for today. To all my truckers and truckettes out there, keep all 18 on the ground. Ride that safe and sound. Shiny side up and the door side down. You don't need no watch. You got that logbook. You know exactly what time it is. Shalom. And I pray for the souls that we just lost at mile marker 63 on this day in October on I-10 eastbound. May the Most High bless them and keep them. May the Most High have mercy on their souls. I'm going to leave you with a couple shots and be safe.